satellite image of Tropical Storm Irma pictured here in the eastern Atlantic Ocean on August 30, 2017. As a powerful hurricane moves across the Atlantic and toward the U.S. mainland, forecasters say it's still too early to know if central Florida will be affected. Farther east in the Atlantic, though, hurricane watches are in effect for nearly a dozen Caribbean islands as Irma continues its westward track as a Category 3 storm. It looks ominous when you're looking at a map and see the storm heading this way. But it's a long way out and things could change, said Brooks Tomlin, a meteorologist at Orlando Sentinel news partner Fox 35. The earliest effects on Florida, if we see any, will probably be next weekend. Forecasters say the storm will strengthen, possibly into a Category 4, as it moves toward the Leeward Islands, moving at 14 miles per hour. The hurricane was 790 miles east of the Leeward Islands with maximum sustained winds measured at 115 miles per hour. The National Hurricane Center said Sunday. Hurricane watches are in effect for 11 islands, but forecasters say that additional watches might be placed in the British and U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico and the remainder of the Leeward Islands. The U.S. Coast Guard said Sunday they were monitoring the storm and ports in Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands were still open, but urged those in the area to be prepared. National Weather Service meteorologist Scott Kelly said the Leeward Islands could feel tropical storm force winds Tuesday. Forecasters project the storm to strengthen some over the next 2 days, though it could slow down tonight in its trek across the Atlantic. Come Monday, forecasters say it could tick slightly west, Tomlin said. Along with the storm forecasted to strengthen, it's also growing in size. Hurricane force winds extend 35 miles from the hurricane's center and tropical storm force winds stretch as far as 140 miles, which has doubled in the last 24 hours, Tomlin said. Kelly cautioned that it's still too soon to know what, if any, effects Hurricane Irma could have on Florida. It will be a couple of days before we have enough confidence to talk about possible impacts to Florida, Kelly said, and the accuracy of models could improve over the next few days as Hurricane Hunter aircraft ventured into the hurricane for the first time Sunday. This allows meteorologists to collect valuable insights into a storm structure, wind speeds and barometric pressure. Kelly said, that data will then be input into the projection model to better improve the tracks. Another aircraft is expected to fly into the storm Monday, which will add more credibility to the possible tracks. Kelly said, within the next 48 hours, the storm's uncertainty cone showing its projected path could include Florida. Tomlin said it's always a good idea to be prepared in case Florida does end up feeling Irma's wrath. Now is the time to check your supplies and making sure you have a plan in place for yourself, family and your pets, he said. You need to be prepared. Rigio Lespi at Orlando Sentinel. Shays at Orlando Sentinel.